A very good morning to you all children. Children, I welcome you all to today's session of computer. We are on chapter 2nd, which is operating system, and we have seen who is a manager, and every computer has a manager called operating system. And what is an operating system? It controls the entire functioning of the computer. Types of operating system: Windows, Mac OS and Linux. Then we saw the GUI or graphic user interface. It lets you use the mouse so that some action can be done, and the examples are Microsoft Windows, Apple, Mac OS, Chrome OS and Ubuntu. Then we moved on to see the versions of Microsoft Windows, and we also came to know that the first Windows was created by the great Bill Gates, and Windows is fastly used because of its features. It's very easy to use. Programs arranged in different files. It's a graphic based system. Then we saw how to turn on the computers, and we saw that booting is the process of starting the computer. Now we come to the desktop. Desktop is the first screen that appears when we switch on the computer. The Windows 10 has desktops as following components: start, search box, task view, taskbar, notification, wallpaper, background and icons, right? So this is the basically the desktop, the screen of Windows 10. Now we will see the notification area. It is on the right side of the taskbar. It shows notification about the internet connection, volume level, along with date and time. Desktop background. Desktop background is simply a screen of Windows that is covered with a wallpaper and as a background for different application and icons. See, all these are there in the computer in the screen. You have to just click them. Wallpaper. A wallpaper is the background picture that we see on our desktop. On icons. Icons are the small pictures displayed on the desktop that represent a program, file or folder. Now start icon. See children, it's here. Just notice what does it look like. See, it is at the bottom left corner of the screen. When we click on this, a menu pops up on the screen. The start menu has two panes. The left pane contains an alphabetical list of all programs available on your computer. It also contains icons for user account. You can select a use from here. Settings, you can change your settings. Power, it can be used to shut down the computer. And a right pane contains most commonly used programs in the form of tiles. Now there is the search box. You can search anything, a program, file, document or web, by typing in the search box. The results are displayed in the start menu itself, right? See here at the bottom, there we have the search box. Taskbar. It is a highlighted bar at the bottom of the screen. It has task view button, icon of some frequently used application and notification area on its rightmost side. Next is task view. It is used to quickly move through multiple open windows, right? See, like this in the picture it is given: taskbar, then start, search, task view, notification area. It is there. Now how to change the position of taskbar? We can change the position of taskbar and place it at any one of the four sides of the screen. To change the position of taskbar, follow the following steps. Step 1. Right click on the taskbar and uncheck the lock and taskbar option by clicking on it. See, it is given here. It is given in this picture very aptly, where this option will appear. Step 2. Now drag the taskbar to any side of the screen to change its position. Selecting and unselecting an icon. Selecting and unselecting are the important features in Windows. Selecting an icon. To select an icon, bring the mouse pointer over any icon. Click the left mouse button once. The color of the icon changes. It means that the icon has been selected. Unselecting an icon. To unselect an icon, move the mouse pointer away from the selected icon. Click the left mouse button once. The color of the icon changes, showing that the icon is unselected. Steps for selecting an adjacent icon. To select two or more adjacent icons, follow these steps. Click the first icon and then press the shift key. Keep the shift key pressed. Click on the other icon to be selected. Release the shift key. All adjacent icons are selected. Now see this mind enhance. It is written to select two or more in non-adjacent icons and on desktop. We press Ctrl key on the keyboard and select items of our choice. Right? For adjacent icon, we press the shift key. For non-adjacent icons, we press the Control key. Right, children? Okay. Now we come to the last topic for today's session, which is moving desktop icon. To move the desktop icon, follow these steps. Click on the icon to be moved. Without releasing the left button, mouse drag the icon to the location it needs to be placed and then release the button. And you will find icon is moved from one place to the other. So I stop here. We learned a lot of things and I request you all to please go through them, just revise them, and until we meet again, it's a goodbye.